Welcome to Little Sprout, a podcast for moms by moms.
We're your hosts, Sara and Mel, here to talk all things motherhood
and keeping it real.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Here we are, episode 4 of Little Sprout Moms, our podcast for moms by moms.
Yep.
What a week it's been.
It's been a long week.
It's been really long. You've been sick.
Yeah, I've been sick. My mom and my sister were here. Then I was sick. And now...
How was your trip to Santa Barbara?
It was great. I mean, there were some things that happened along the way, but...
Which inspired our episode theme.
Oh, yeah, it's true. No, it was really nice to be with my mom and my sister.
Of course. They flew in from the East Coast.
They flew in, yeah. And it was a lot of fun. It was exhausting. Like, they went back on Tuesday, and I was ready to just hibernate.
Have another vacation.
Yeah. And then I got sick. So sorry if I'm like...
Here we are.
Have to sneeze or cough or something. Yeah, and now it's Sunday and the start of a new week.
Here we are. How was the Ritz?
It was nice. It claimed it got renovated.
Yeah.
I feel like they just painted it.
Rebranded.
Yeah. The grounds are beautiful.
Okay.
Really nice pool. It was it was full of families. Everyone had kids. Everyone had dogs. Dog friendly.
Okay.
It was like if you didn't have a dog and a child, it was like, what do you
Why are you
yeah.
here in Santa Barbara this week? That's great.
But I don't know. I would go back.
Sure.
But yeah.
Did you do anything like kid friendly in Santa Barbara?
We went to the zoo.
And how was it?
It was the best zoo I've ever been to.
Have you been to the LA Zoo?
Because the LA Zoo is awful compared to this.
So mediocre. I mean, I took Aviva very young, too young for her to know anything, probably like 4 to 5 months, just to walk around with a friend who had a kiddo a bit older. And I was unimpressed. And then Nate took the girls while I was away with a friend. And of course, Aviva loved it. But
Did she really?
Yeah, like, because she saw animals.
I know, but like, Jordan really didn't like the animals. I don't know.
At the LA Zoo.
Well, even the Santa Barbara Zoo, she liked the animals, but there was like things that they were having like a light up night or something. And there was like fake animals around, and she liked those better than the real animals, to be honest. And there was like pumpkins for Halloween and stuff.
So sweet.
But it's small.
Okay.
The animals were really good. Like, I've never seen a lion move before at a zoo. Have you?
No.
Yeah.
The animals are usually still.
Yeah, like, you can't find them. You need, like, binoculars.
Yeah.
No, we saw lions. It roared.
My God.
I know. We fed a giraffe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We didn't take Jordan in, but you can, like, go in this area where there's kangaroos and wallabies.
Sure. That is so fun. It sounds way better than the LA Zoo.
So much better.
A lot of families love the LA Zoo. I wonder if I'm just doing it wrong. Like, they love the LA Zoo nights. So maybe we have to go at night.
Maybe we have to go at night. But this was 20 times better than the LA Zoo.
Santa Barbara Zoo for the win.
And it was not expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah, no, it was nice. That's pretty much all we did. And then the next day we just hung out, went swimming and stuff. And
oh, that's fun.
Yeah. My sister gave Jordan swimming lessons.
How'd she do?
I mean, at first she was very hesitant to get back in the water because the first time we gave Jordan swimming lessons did not go very well.
We should go into that. Your private swim lesson.
Yeah, another time. Traumatized my daughter with swimming.
I feel like they all scream during swim lessons when you're 1 and younger or even older than 1. Like, it's just not the most fun thing. Were some babies having a lot of fun at swim lessons?
I mean, I don't know if it was anyone's first time, but no one else was screaming like Jordan.
I haven't bit the bullet to give Aviva swim lessons yet. I'm sure, given my fluctuating bath moods with my Aviva, that it will depend on the day.
Yeah.
Whether she likes
but
it. But it's like a safety thing. I do want
because
to
Jordan wants to just jump in the water.
She's fearless.
Zero fear. And so, like, I need to teach her to swim.
Sure.
Because she will just jump in and think she can swim. So it needs to happen. I don't know when it will, but.
So Auntie gave a little preview of swim.
Yeah, she was blowing bubbles, and then she was like making my sister blow bubbles. She was like pushing her head into the water.
That's so cute.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun.
Good. I'm glad you got a little reset.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you're sick.
Yeah, it happens. I don't know. I got it either from Jordan, and I got the worst of it because she has a runny nose.
Oh, got it.
Or I got something from like work or something.
I don't know. Here, cold and flu season. Everyone stay safe.
Yeah, seriously.
Wash your hands.
Yes, constantly.
No, I just feel like if you have a kiddo, you're going to get sick. Like even Natalie, she's 11. The colds that go around elementary school are just nasty. And same with daycare and preschool and my gym and all of the places.
It's everywhere.
It's just wash your hands.
Yes, because everything goes in their mouth.
Everything. Still.
I know.
When does that stop?
I don't know. I hope soon.
I know. We're about to hit 18 months and everything still goes in our mouths.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
There's no, yeah. Yeah, everything goes in the mouth.
Yeah. But I don't even think Aviva is actively teething.
I think it's like the slowest teething process to get her like pointy teeth.
Never ends.
It never ends. You know, then there's 2-year-old molars.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah.
Because your sister's a dentist.
Yeah, she likes to remind me.
So she's like, just wait. Yeah. You think it's done, but it's not. They're coming in. Oh my goodness.
I think that's the last one. But then they like lose their teeth.
Sure.
And then they come in again.
And then you're through it again.
But
at least they can talk and explain that their teeth hurt.
That's true. But I don't remember. Do your teeth hurt when they fall out and they like regrow in?
I feel like they must. But I don't know.
I never thought about that until right now.
This would be a question for your sister.
I know.
Okay, so what's our topic today?
We are talking about screen time.
What a hot topic.
It really is a hot topic.
Such a hot topic. So, I mean, we can just start out the conversation by like, I respect everyone's views on this. Mm-hmm. And I'm a firm believer as a working mom with many jobs that you have to do what works for you.
Yes.
But, you know, like during your first pediatrician appointments, they do mention that the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends no screen time until 18 months, unless it's like video chatting family, like from a long distance or whatever. And then at 18 months, which is where we are now, they recommend like co-viewing. I think that's what they call it, like a show with parents.
Yeah.
To make sure that there's some kind of social interaction there.
Yeah.
That didn't happen in my house.
No, it did not happen in my house either. I mean, I think it's hard because one hand, you don't want to put them in front of the TV to be like, I'm going to distract you.
Sure.
But the other hand, it's like, you need to get dinner ready.
Yeah.
And they're pulling at you and following you around.
No safe way to get them to sit still.
No, yeah, exactly.
Right.
So it's kind of like that happy balance of, okay, I'm going to put something on TV. So then I can do whatever I need to do.
Sure. That happens a lot in my house. And I think it's different because I have an older sibling who watches TV.
Yeah.
So I do feel like Aviva was exposed, I don't know, maybe earlier, but also like in a different way. It wasn't necessarily like toddler shows or baby shows that she was watching. But now, I don't know, I'm just going to be honest, she's obsessed with the movie Sing.
It's so cute though.
Natalie and Nate introduced it to her, and it's like her soothing, happy place, which I kind of don't mind because it's music. So that's really fun and she like dances along, and also she's like fine with just having it on in the back and she can like be playing with toys. It's very rare, unless she's like super grumpy or tired, that she'll just sit and like watch it, which I think is more of the scary part when children, I think that is like the big hesitation with screen time from my understanding, like even just as a pediatric professional, it's just you want to make sure that you're building language and social communication and interaction. And so the worry is that if there's a screen there 24/7, that they're not going to have those opportunities. So again, I just feel like it's everything in moderation.
For sure. And like, I have to say, like, when we were all away, we did use the screen time a fair amount because my daughter literally wants to run around 24/7. And we were at dinner and she's, we try to distract her as much as we can. She wanted to run in the grass, which is totally fine. One of us, we took take being with her, but also when she gets tired, she also then falls more often and just gets annoyed with everything. So she face planted a few times. At one point, my mom calls me over and she literally had dirt over the side of her face.
You're like, are you tired?
So then, I'll be honest, I then put a show on my phone so we could all eat dinner. And there was honestly like no other way that we were all going to be able to sit and enjoy dinner. And she ate too. It's not like she wasn't eating. Like,
or interacting.
Yeah. So I feel like at times like those, and then also like when my mom is around, and I feel like I need to like practice doing this, she does interact with Sesame Street and it's like counting. She'll be like 1, 2, like with the show.
Yeah.
So it's not just her staring at the screen.
Sure. Yeah. And I always, when parents come to me with these types of questions, one is that I always am just honest. I'm like, my kid has some sort of screen time. So you don't need to be scared to tell me or whatever. And I think that's also like the guidelines from the American Academy of Pediatrics is that if you're watching a show, you want, as when they say to introduce at 18 months, mine was way before, they say to be co-watching it and pointing out, like labeling, using descriptive language, like you said, counting, saying, oh, look, there's a ball. We love Sesame Street too. And I feel like they do a really good job at narrating different things and slowing it down so they can like really grasp the story.
Yes.
But I'll point to the TV, and I think that's the main thing that you want to ensure is that your kiddo is like still interacting with you while the TV's on.
Right.
And to limit the amount of time.
Exactly. That's
like
what I was
it can't be, my daughter goes to daycare and I know that they have the TV on. Sometimes it's mostly just music. I hope. I don't really know what they do. You don't know what they do at daycare.
No, you don't.
Like it's not like an explicitly no screen daycare or anything, but anyway, a lot of the times I go in there like unexpected to pick her up or whatnot, and it's just music. I do know sometimes there is a TV on, but I know I also see videos of her all day interacting with other kids, and I really think that that's something that I often tell parents is that, okay, like what if you took away the screen during meals and just had music in the background? And that helps Aviva sit in her high chair recently. Our Little Sprout playlist, you can find it on Spotify. It's been playing since Aviva was 5, 6 months old, and she's memorized the order. And even just some kind of background music and sounds, it can help them attend to things like a meal.
Yes.
Of course, that's hard to do in a restaurant.
It is very
you can't
hard
do
to do
your
in a
own
restaurant.
playlist.
Yes. Or like even in the car, like we actually played Little Sprout driving to Santa Barbara. And they just like the interactions like with another person.
Yeah.
So if like you're like head, shoulders, knees, and toes, and you're able to do that really quickly.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Music is a really big one.
Instead of a screen. That's a good alternative.
So yes, I do put music on the TV or the iPad or something, and that does help a lot. Yeah. But screen time is really hard.
It's hard. And you know what? It's obvious. I have a social media presence for my speech therapy practice, and I use Aviva to model language and feeding therapy and all the things. And I feel like almost hypocritical because I use it for work and because I'm honestly on my phone a lot, even just scrolling. I will admit it. It feels hypocritical to have like a really loud rule, like a sharp rule. But if you're a parent that can do it, please tell us your ways.
Yeah. Yes.
Because
please.
honestly, like I've been thinking about it, like what if for baby number 3, we do no screens until 2? Like what if as a family we just say no screens or no screens for 6 months or whatever we come up with as a family? I need to know your tricks and tips.
Well, yeah. I mean,
even
seriously.
just to like minimize it, right?
Right, to minimize it. Because I think it's I mean, again, I'm sure there's families out there that can do it with no screen time. So I would love to know how you do it.
Please.
But just minimizing it in the sense of like, even like, instead of like they're having a tantrum and you're like, oh my God, nothing is distracting them. Then you're like, okay, well, I guess the only thing that's going to make them happy is watching something,
Yeah.
which I really hate doing.
I know, but we do it. I've done it.
I know.
I mean, it just calms them down instantly. And I think some of it is that music and rhythm and familiarity of characters, which you're like, why can't you get from me? I'm familiar. I can sing to you, but it's not working. Another hack that is not always possible is like whenever she's having a tantrum, I take her outside for fresh air.
Totally.
Totally resets her.
Yes. Same with Jordan.
Yeah.
It's a complete reset.
It's like a 360.
Yeah.
But I think about it, and when I'm like super stressed at work, I go for a loop around the block.
And you feel so much better.
So much better. So it makes sense. But there are days where that's impossible because I'm in the middle of cooking dinner or driving Natalie somewhere, and I'm just
right.
like,
And there's just one of you, and you can't go take her outside and do whatever.
Sure. So, yeah. You know, sometimes Sesame Street is my savior.
It happens. But you also go through like different like ups and downs of using screen time. Because there's 100%. Times where like, I mean, I was not feeling well this morning and my husband was out and I had my daughter in front of the television because I could not move.
Yeah, because you're sick and you need to take care of yourself. Yeah. And I think those days are so few and like far between. And if you make a conscious decision to be like, okay, this is just a one-off.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be my everyday night routine, which it's not, then you're fine.
No, I know. But part of me does feel guilty when it does happen.
There is so much guilt. When I put her in front of the TV for 30 minutes so I can cook dinner, I don't feel good about it.
I know.
And then all the things are going off in my head. And then I'm like, oh my God, is it too late to be in front of the blue light or whatever it is, whatever TV lights that are bad for them? And I do try to like absolutely do no TV after dinner. But again, there are rare moments where it needs to happen.
Yeah. I mean, it's called survival, right?
Mom survival. Yeah. Goodness.
I know.
Here we are.
It's always something.
It is always something. Yeah. So I don't know. I think the main thing is that it's not screens that are bad. It's how you consume them. It's how you consume them. And like, that's everything. It's the time that you consume them, how close it is physically to their face. Yeah. Aviva loves to just grab my phone and like put it right here. And their dexterity on an iPad and the phones, they know how to swipe.
Oh my God, I know.
How?
I don't know. Jordan will be like, and then like start typing, and I'm like, how do you even know that like that exists on a phone?
Parent modeling. They see us do it.
I know.
It's crazy. But yeah, it's so like, it's not the fact that screens are bad. It's just how you use them, and it's being realistic with what works for your family. I think that's my main takeaway.
Yeah. And don't feel like, I mean, I have to tell this to myself too. Like, don't think you're like a bad parent or anything because you have to use screen time or your child is throwing a tantrum and wants the iPad. Like
100%.
Just say to them, okay, we're going to do 5 minutes. And that's it.
Oh, that's a great point. So like those visual timers, those verbal cues, like, okay, one song, then we're done until we see Elmo, then we turn it off.
Exactly.
Things like that are really helpful. It is so hard though. I think it's social media and just how readily available everyone else's parenting styles are. You can feel guilty. It's hard not to perseverate on it, but you just have to let it go.
Yeah. No, you definitely do.
It's so hard.
Yeah, it really is hard. Because you have hearing everyone else's opinions about everything.
All the time. You consume everyone else's opinions being a mom and having some type of social media, like all the time, all day, every day, every break. I mean, it's an addiction, which I'm trying to keep on tabs on. But yeah. Okay. Well, that's it for screen time.
Yeah. Good luck out there.
We would love to hear your thoughts. Seriously. Drop a comment.
Yeah, like what do you guys do?
How do you manage screen time as parents?
If you use a screen or not, like
we really want to know like what works for you. because we're not the experts. We
No.
all learn from each other, and that is part of our podcast. Like, we really just want to hear what works for other families too, and learn and grow from each other.
For sure.
Did you have a funny story about Santa Barbara that you wanted to share?
Yeah, I don't know if Jordan is ready for potty training or the idea of it.
Okay, how old is Jordan? Just remind everyone.
She's 18 months. Okay.
This past week.
And
happy belated.
I know, she's 18 months. Can't believe it.
Where does time
go? My coworker the other day was like, Sarah, how old is your baby? And I was like, 18 months. And she's like, what? And I was like, she's like, I remember when someone came into work and was like, Sarah's in labor. And I was like, you feel that way. Imagine how I feel.
Right. Imagine how fast time goes. Oh, crazy.
Anyhow, so last week or the week before, I don't know, time is confusing. But I would take her diaper off, before going in the bath, and she would just stop and pee on the floor. And this happened 2 or 3 nights in a row. And I thought, okay, this is kind of strange. She's never done this, but I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I didn't really think anything about it.
Yeah.
I said something to my mom and she was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Sure.
So we're in the hotel. We had just come back from the pool. She's on the bed. She's on a towel. She's naked, right? And she's on the bed with my sister. They're doing something. I don't remember what they were doing. And all of a sudden she climbs off the bed, deliberately gets off the bed, walks maybe a foot, and then squats and pees. On the rug, by the way.
At the Ritz.
We just are staring at her, and hysterically laughing.
Yeah, of course. What are you doing? What? Do you need a toilet, man?
Yeah. I'm like, do we need to potty train her? It was so clear she got down from the bed to pee on the floor.
Yeah.
Because she was watching herself, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I will be honest. Aviva has seen me pee because she follows me everywhere.
Right.
And I will narrate it. I'll be like, pee. Whatever.
Pee.
And recently she was in the bathroom and she starts repeating pee. And now I'll, if I feel like she has a dirty diaper, I'll say, do you have a pee? Or is it wet or something? And I feel like she knows and she answers yes or no.
Yeah.
And she's accurate. So I don't know. It feels insane to think about potty training at 18 months, but maybe.
No, it does. But I don't know. It was just so, it was hilarious.
It was hilarious. Yeah.
And I was like, okay, there's dogs in this hotel. I'm sure dogs have peed on
Sure. We're not embarrassed
rock.
about that. That is my least of any concern.
But we kept being okay, Jordan, do you need to go to the bathroom? And sometimes she'd be like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's their favorite word right now.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
But then she doesn't really want to go to the toilet.
No, they don't know. But it's on our
radar.
radar.
Do I buy a baby toilet?
No, I think you're insane. She's 18 months.
Really?
2 years old, 3 years, even closer to 3, they say.
I don't think as a girl. I think as a girl you learn earlier.
Yeah. Or smarter and better.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2? But 18, maybe. Keep an eye on it. Let us know.
My thought was maybe buy one of those, little toilets. Sure. And, before going in the bath, be like, do you need to use the potty? Because that was, a cue for her for whatever reason. And just, she doesn't have to go. Yeah. But just, have her practice sitting on it.
You do that and let me know how it goes.
Okay.
I feel like the multi-step, those cognitive schemas of using the restroom and going pee-pee, they're building. But I feel like they're really smart. I don't know. That might be a lot, but she probably will get it. Parents potty train this early.
I know.
You could do it.
I know.
I'm not ready for it.
I would love to have no diapers.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm ready to be done with diapers, but just the whole accidents and underwear,
I don't know.
You get through it?
What's a little pee?
We'll find out together. It's not the pee that I'm worried about.
The poop?
Yeah.
Well, the hard part for me is the getting constipated from not wanting to poop in the toilet.
Aviva deals with this.
I know, so I'll just come to you.
Before the toilet.
Yeah.
We're not even at the toilet and she's perpetually constipated. It's awful. It's awful. But we do a lot of prune juice and bicycles and it's gotten a little better, but Yeah, I heard then they like even can have like bowel prolapse because they hold it
Oh,
so
yeah.
much. Like that's extreme, but that's where my mind goes.
Yeah, but we also have to remember they're girls.
Yeah, they're girls. They're gonna have an easier time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we don't have boys. So
No.
I
No
think it'll
boys.
be much easier than we think.
They're smart.
They're very smart.
They're so cute right now.
I know.
Aviva is like starting to combine words very simply, and it's really crazy.
Wait, what did she say?
Like, no, nana, which is sister, like, no sister. Like, that's insane. 2 words.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's time. It's 18 months. I'm a speech therapist, but I can't believe it.
That's so cute. Wait, so then when Jordan says my mama dada,
Yeah, that's like 3. Wow. She wants the potty train and say 3 words.
wow. Don't tell Oren this because go straight
send her
to
to
his head.
college. Harvard, here she comes. So cute. No, they're so cute right now.
They really are. They're like full on characters.
Yeah, they are. I mean, Aviva's hysterical all day, but I don't have like a funny pee-pee story.
Oh man. I mean, yeah, what else did she do? I mean, we also got poop on the bed. Let's be honest. We were changing her.
Yeah.
And I swear, like when there's 3 confident people taking care of her, all of our skills just go down.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Like it took the 3 of us to change her diaper. Why? I don't know.
You lean in on each other and then no one has it down.
Literally, that's what happens.
Yeah. There's some kind of psychology associated with that. Okay, so while you were having lots of fun in Santa Barbara, actually you were back already by the time we went for this appointment.
I was back.
Yeah,
and
you
I
were
saw
back.
you.
So for those of you, I don't think I've shared this on the pod, but Aviva has dealt with like seizures since she was 6 months old, mostly related to sickness, like fevers, but she's had quite a few and it's terrifying every time, like 5 to 6, I would say, and she's 18 months. So
I feel like we should have a separate episode talking about this.
Yeah, we really should. There's probably like tons of moms that would relate to this that don't even know about it. Anyway, we can do a separate thing on how we figured out it was a seizure and all of that stuff and how it presents. But we had an appointment for her first MRI this week at where Sarah works at Children's Hospital, Los Angeles. Shout out to them. They're phenomenal. But they have to put an 18-month-old under mild sedation. So they sit still for the MRI. That was traumatic. I
didn't even really like follow up because I went to see them while they were there. And before it like all happened. And Aviva was the cutest thing ever.
She was screaming before you got there, and it warms my heart how she recognized you and just stopped.
She was so
She
cute.
knew you, even in scrubs. She wasn't scared of you. And it just made me think because, anyway, I work with patients, adults, kids, and they needed like 4 people to get an IV in this trial
to hold her down
and scream. And like, that's actually when I lost it. Like when I started crying because I was holding her and 3 other men were holding her and she was still fidgeting to get the IV. And I was like, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Seeing your kiddo like being pinned down to get an IV when they're going to be put under and, they don't even remember it. But I was like, I literally, like, my heart was breaking. I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy. And then she, like, got put under and she woke up like a happy girl asking for mama. And she didn't remember anything of it. But it made me think about how you, like, literally see that all the time. But did it change, like, once you had Jordan?
Well, that's why I need,
like, your perspective.
Yes, it 100% did.
Yeah.
Because now when I see parents, like right before they go into the operating room, they're getting put under and like parents are watching their kids, I see it as if they were my child.
Yeah.
And it's heartbreaking. Yeah.
And I felt so dramatic. Like, I'm in the medical field. Why am I crying? She's just getting an IV. And it's like a 30-minute procedure. Like, she's going to be, like, she's going to be fine. The complication rate is so low. Kids get MRIs all the time when they're really, really sick and they can't figure out what's going on. This is a routine, scheduled thing. And I felt like a weakling crying.
No, first of all, It's traumatic also because she's screaming.
I mean,
and you don't want to see your daughter screaming and kicking and like being like, get off of me.
It was awful.
Yeah, I'm sure it was awful.
It was awful. But then, I mean, but like seriously,
and she's strong, so that's why they needed 4 people.
That girl knows how to kick and wiggle out of like literally any position, like diaper changing, anything. So if you think you're gonna get an IV in her easily, you got it wrong. She's ready to fight. And that she did. But I'm just like continuously so impressed with everyone there. Like from the screens I've had there to help calm her so she could watch her favorite songs or whatever, to like the people that come out with toys and just like anything to calm you down. It was so nice.
That's good.
Yeah, it was a good experience.
Well, I'm glad you had a good experience for something that was not fun.
No, it wasn't. It makes you think about like kiddos with chronic illnesses or like NICU. Like I know you were in the NICU, prolonged NICU stays, and parents like how much trauma they must have because this whole febrile seizure experience. We're like still trying to make sure it's that. Knock on wood. Hopefully it's that. I haven't gotten the results back, but has been so eye-opening. Every admission, like whatever, visit to the hospital, pediatrician, neurologist, it's just been like, oh my gosh, I have so much sympathy for all of the kids I've worked with in the past with like developmental issues and all this thing. Like I think about it in such a different light.
I know. And like the parents are just like warriors. Like so are the kids, but
the parents are literally the warriors, and that's why their kids are so strong.
Yeah.
And so when you see a strong kiddo, you know it's because they have good role models.
I know. Oh my God, I'm like gonna start to cry now.
No, don't cry. Don't cry.
But I'm glad everyone survived and Aviva woke up happy.
Yeah, she woke up happy. They tried to get you in there before she was awake, but she was already awake.
Classic.
And she was like, it was actually funny, like drunk baby. You see it all the time when it's your own kid. It's really wild. Like she's like, oh, mama. And then they kind of like, I was surprised, like hustle you out of there. Like, okay, have some apple juice, ready to go. Like, okay. And then she wanted to see the fish tank on the way out. And Nate was working, so he came to like say hi. And then she wanted Dada. And then Nate put her down on the floor and she was like, whoa, like literally a drunk baby walking. And it was the cutest thing ever. And then it wears off. She took a nice nap and then she woke up herself.
Good.
Yeah. Poor baby.
Well, that was an exciting thing to happen during the week.
I was just like, I wasn't supposed to be till December. They called me. They had an earlier appointment. So and it was for like a few days from then. And I just wanted to get it over with. But I think I was just holding on to like so much anxiety and stress that this weekend I was just freaking beat. Like she was tired. I'm tired. Like I had been working this up in my head for so long. And then it like came way more sudden than I expected. But I'm super glad it's over. And now we just wait for results.
And I'm sure everything will be fine.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, that was my week. So more happier things to come.
Yeah, exciting things to come here.
True life.
We've got some classes happening.
2 weeks. We're starting our 3rd cohort of Little Sprout Mommy and Me classes in Los Angeles. If you're local, please come. Have spots still available. And it's just a great way to build connection and community in person.
Yeah, meet some new moms, meet some new baby friends.
Cute babies.
Yeah.
0 to 24 months is our age range, and we're excited for that.
And you can sign up on littlesproutla.com. And don't forget to go to YouTube and like and subscribe our channel.
Spotify,
Instagram, TikTok.
Literally all the platforms. We're on there. It's still a learning curve, but we are consistently posting, and we appreciate all the love. Yeah. Every like, comment, share literally means so much to us as we're building and growing this community. And please comment what you want to hear about. Yeah, just let us know anything. Or else Sarah and I could just ramble. Yeah, I'm sure you don't want to just hear us talk about nothing. No, we want to know what you guys want to hear. Okay, well, have a great week, guys. Have a good week. Bye. Bye.